So in this in this video, I will tell you about the eight type of marriages. Eight type of marriages. Eight type of marriages that was practiced in ancient India. Okay. So very first is Brahma Vivah. Brahma Vivah. What was this Brahma Vivah? I will also tell you the tricks to learn all this. After watching this particular lecture, you will not forget about any of the marriages that I will talk about. So first I have talked about Brahma Vivah. Brahma Vivah. Now, related with Brahman, Brahmins are orthodox. Brahmins are orthodox, and orthodox people marry within the same caste, and they also give heavy dowry. So in Brahma Vivah, what happens is a lot of heavy dowry is given, lot of dowry is given, and people always marry within the same caste. So Brahma Vivah, this is the characteristic of Brahma Vivah. Then second one is Daiva Vivah. Daiva Vivah. Daiva Vivah. Girl in this particular marriage, girl is given to priest in a marriage. Priest come for performing ritual in the house, and after performing the ritual, the parents in whose house the ritual is being performed, he gives his daughter as a reward to the priest. So how will you remember it that Daiva Vivah is related to priest? How will you remember it? You will remember it by Daiv. It means de dena. You are giving someone. Daiv de. So the girl is being offered to the priest. So it is a Daiva Vivah. Daiva type of marriage. Third one is Ars Vivah. Ars Vivah. In this marriage, boy will give heavy gifts to girl. Earlier what was happening? In today's time what happens? Girl has to give a lot of dowry to the girl's family has to give a lot of dowry to the boy's family. But in this particular marriage, boy used to give gifts to the girl's parents. So if boy will give the gifts, it is obvious that there will be harsh. There will be harsh all over. So harsh. This is just a trick to remember it. I will also recall all these things, and I will also help you to recall all these things in a very short period of time. Okay. Then Prajapati. Next is Prajapati marriage. Now what? Prajapati. Now something that we do for the Praja, that is very ethical. It means no bride price is required. Marriage is happening, but no bride price is being given by the girl's parents. So giving girl in marriage without bride price is Prajapati marriage. Understood? Let's move on to the next one. Asur Vivah. Now Asur, boy is not capable of anything. He's not. There is no Surtal in boy. He's very Asur. This is just a trick to remember. Asur. So opposite to Arsh. It means in Arsh Vivah what was happening? Boy was giving gift to girl. Here boy is not capable. Boy is very Asur. He doesn't have any Surtal. He's Asur. So here the girl's parents is giving gifts to the boy's parents. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Gandharva Vivah. Now what this marriage talks about? It basically the thing which is prevalent in today's time. This particular thing that I've written. And this particular marriage is very Gandha. It is not Gandha, but let's consider it is Gandha. So Gandharva Vivah is this marriage. Something that I've written. I cannot pronounce this word because I am among people. Okay, so you can understand. Next, move on. Let's move on to the next one. Rakshas Vivah. Rakshas Vivah. In this particular marriage, the boy marry with a girl of a defeated king. At first, he defeats the king, and then he tells to the king that I will do raksha of your daughter. So it's just a trick. Rakshas Vivah is marriage with the daughter of the defeated king. Understood or not? Now let's move on to the last one, which is Paisage. Paisage. Now this is a very bad kind of, you can say a very bad kind of marriage according to me, because this marriage talks about marriage after raping or seducing someone. So look at this word cha. So you can relate it with chi. It's very bad. Chi. It's very bad. So since it is very bad, so it relates with marriage after raping or seducing someone. Okay. So let's recall what we have seen. At first we saw Brahma Vivah. I think it's not visible. Brahma Vivah. Then we had talked about Brahma related orthodox, very Brahmans are very orthodox, so caste will be same and heavy dowry. Then I talked about Dev Vivah, which giving someone Dev given girl given to priest in marriage. Then I talked about Harsh, lots of happiness, because in this marriage boy is giving lots of gifts to the girl's family. So Harsh Vivah is related to this. Then Prajapati, Praja, something that we do for the people, that is very ethical. In this marriage, what I have told you, giving girl in marriage without bride price is not required. It is very ethical thing. Praja, for the people, very ethical. Bride price is not demanded. Okay. Then I talked about Asur. Now there is no Surdal in the boy is very Asur. So the girl's family is giving dowry and all gifts and everything to the boy's family. So it is Asur. Then I talked about Gandharv. It basically deals with Gandha. So this particular marriage which I am writing here, okay, this particular marriage, it is Gandharv. Then Raksha. Boy defeats the king and then says the king that I will do Raksha of your daughter. It means that I will marry your daughter, right? So Rakshas is marriage with the daughter of defeated king. Then at last I talked about Paisage. So it basically deals with marriage after raping or seducing the girl or woman. Understood or not?